Alright, what you see here is a Hunter Infinity ceiling fan in white and bright brass finish. It's a 52-inch ceiling fan that I got from Brandon C. Johnson about 2 weeks ago now, I think. I'm not too sure how long it's been, but I lost track. But yeah, this fan I have it assembled finally to test. And seeing it assembled the way it is, I actually think this will be installed sometime. This year maybe. Who knows, but this one, the only reason why I put on installing this maybe in the kitchen is because the kitchen would honestly look better for white fan, and since there's a brass fan in the living room, I don't want to have like an all white fan and an all white, and then like have just a brass one in the living room because my mom does not want me to have a white fan in the. She just doesn't want a white fan in the living room in general, so. I'm thinking about maybe putting this in the kitchen since it'll be a white fan, but it also has some brass. It has brass on it, so at least it'll have some characteristics of the living room fan. So yeah, I will. I do like the Passport 2 more as a kitchen fan, but just I don't think it matches too well with the kitchen, and I feel like this would be a better fit for it just because of the finish and such. Especially mostly because the kitchen has white cabinets, white fridge, white stove, white extractor above the stove. Really, the only thing that's brownish is like the walls, but they're like very light brown. So yeah. So yeah, what I was thinking is of course I'm gonna be putting a light kit on it. Of course I'm not gonna be putting schoolhouse scope. I'm gonna be putting something that looks a little bit more modernish on it, or something that looks better on this fan. Now, when I went to Mark's place on Sunday, I think it was Sunday or Saturday. Sunday, I got this globe from him. So seeing this globe on his fan, I'm thinking about getting. I only have the globe for it, but I'm supposed to be getting the Since I have the globe, I might as well just review it now. Supposed to be getting a white kit, the white kit that would come with this globe from somebody pretty soon. So I just need to send out the shipping money for it. But since I have a job now, I got hired at Savers starting this weekend. So videos might not be as frequent, but semester's ending soon, so look forward to that. But what I plan to do is maybe install this white and brass Infinity in the kitchen like this, with this type of low profile light kit. I was thinking about putting the other one on it, the one that's on the low profile 2 in the closet right now, but I think this will be a better looking one, also because I like the brass sort of thing on the bottom that holds it in place. But there's another collector who has one of these with a throw design. I'm sure it's beginning that one for him as well. So what I could do is put this one on there for the time being, and then whenever I get the other one, I try that globe on it just to see if it looks better. Because I really do like the Passport 2. It works fine, but I'm just thinking this will be a better match for the kitchen, just seeing it the way it is with this type of glass on it. I think it would just look a bit better in the kitchen. It would match better. It's nothing against the Passport 2. It doesn't match really too well with anything in there. The only thing that really matches it on it is the schoolhouse floor, which is actually the other main reason why I put that back on it. So yeah. And this one would be like I kind of do hate to have two of the same fans in one spot, only because I have very limited places to install fans in this apartment. But if it works better, I wouldn't really mind it too much. I kind of like that there are two different fans at the same time. I mean, if there were two different fans with like different finishes, I guess that would work. But for right now, this is really the only one I think would look good in there, since I don't really have too many white and brass fans, which is another reason why I got this from him. But yeah, it did come off a download. I took that off since I watched mounted it. So yeah, actually, this one along with the black one, the black one that I got from Brandon, happens to have, even though they were on a download, they still had the no profile adapter thingy on it. So yeah, but yeah, this one that might be the Infinity that's in the best shape out of all of them, believe it or not. But despite the switch cap being a bit yellowed, the blades are in very good shape, and because of that, I'm not sure if I'll be using these blades in the kitchen. I'll have to check with some other collectors to see if the extractor will keep these blades from getting all yellowed, because the one that I had in my bedroom, the blades were a bit yellowed. This blade got a little bit loose, but it's not going anywhere. But yeah. Here's the logo. But I really just like how this fan, you can definitely tell it's from like the 90s, just seeing the way it is. And that's really what I like about this fan. The 90s is basically obviously my favorite era, especially because I was born in the 90s. But growing up in the mid to early, like the mid to late 2000s and such, or the early to mid 2000s, I remember seeing a lot of stuff that had styles like this. Like a lot of stuff from the 90s, like the core from the 90s, transitioned into the 2000s and such. So, yeah, it's on forward. Maybe go ahead and start the fan off on no. And the other reason why I haven't been able to test this one anytime sooner is because I ran out of tape sending out that light kit to Todd. So now a light kit like that I think would look pretty nice on this, but if it was a brass one I probably would use it on here. But I prefer to use that low profile light, the one that has like the pull chains in the center. I think that would look better on this fan, honestly. That's just my opinion, but also I just think that it gives it more of a kitchen look to it. A light kit like that I think would be better for like a living room or a bedroom, not really a kitchen. But yeah. And since I'm starting this weekend at Savers, whatever fans they get, I will be trying to get and maybe do videos with them in the back if they let me. But yeah, the manager was pretty cool about the YouTube channel, so yeah. It's also a place I love going to. I got a record there and a CD, which is something I like buying and such. So it's actually something else to collect CDs and records. So yeah, it has a good low speed on it. This one's actually pretty quiet. It's not really humming too much. Now, if I install this one in the kitchen, the only pain will be is having to put the medallion back up on it and holding this one in place. So I might try to see if I can. I'm definitely going to at least try to see if Brandon or Mark can help me putting this one up, because the Password 2, I know for a fact I've only been able to put that one up the way the box is on that one. So yeah, and it might not happen, but I think it could. It's actually right now it's 50-50. So I usually try not to tell you guys that I might install a certain one. I've been trying to not say it as much, but this one I think would be a good one to just tell you guys I might install it just so I can get some input or some feedback to see if you guys think it's a good idea or not. But yeah. Yeah, let me go ahead and move up to medium. And of course, whenever I get that light kit, I will try this fan with the light kit before I even try putting it up, just to see if I like it or not. But yeah, the boiler arm is in very good shape too. All my Infinities actually have had like bent blades and such. All the ones that I've tested, the bright brass one has one blade that's a tiny bit out of clock. This one does too, but not. It's actually a little bit better. So it's actually moving pretty good amount of air on medium. And yeah, Mark did is taking the hand-to-bake camera 2 plus, the broken one, the reverse steel one, to Fanimation to get it fixed by Dan Spiffy Newen. So when that gets back, that could also end up in the bedroom. I'm not keeping any promises, but you never know. So that one I shall be able to do a video of, hopefully, if it gets fixed. So yeah. So if that goes up in here, I'll have a brushed nickel-ish fan in here, a brass one in the living room, a white and brass one in the kitchen, and a white one in the bathroom. So I kind of have like a fan of each finish in each room, basically. So that is a plus side, honestly. But who knows what will happen. I might do these installs like towards the end of this year, maybe. But I don't know if I'll do it anytime soon. It's starting to get hotter up. Yeah, let me go ahead and move the fan up too high. I kind of do wish that the switch cap on it was brass. Actually, I should have put it on here just to see, but it probably would look a bit funny. Kind of like if I just put like a brass spot like that, I think that would look a bit strange on it. Or just kind of why with white and brass Hunter fans, I try to just do a white kit that looks kind of has a little bit of white and brass on it. Like one of those a bowl white I think I'd even put on here too, but for a kitchen, especially trying to have a white kit that looks a little bit more vintage, I'd probably be using a low profile white instead. Like if that low profile white I have on the low profile too was bright brass instead, that would probably go on here as well. Yeah, the fan moves good air on high as well. Actually, if this one goes up, I think this will be the oldest one in the house. Actually, that's installed. Complete because the bathroom dressing room slash closet beats was from '94. So yeah, yeah, it moves some pretty good air on high. Obviously, I mean, the one in the living room was the same amount of air as this one. But yeah. Runs great. Probably the quietest one. This one definitely seems to be. In fact, the other ones I forecasted they definitely had a bit of a hum to it a little bit. This one's actually pretty. Is very silent. I think it is. This one is more silent than the black one. Now, if I was to put the black Infinity in the living room, this one not go in the kitchen. I would definitely put up something else. So that's kind of the only reason why I haven't thought about putting this one up yet. Like, haven't made it 100%. But we'll see what happens. Alright, do spin down on reverse. Figured I'd just film this one quickly. It's only one video with no reversible blades. I could put the white on, like the other low profile light on it, but that's definitely not going to be one I'm using on it. Also, the light itself is a bit yellow, so since it was in the kitchen when I got the white Infinity that's in my bed that I actually had in this bedroom. Not that bad, fell down, but it's not a big deal. But yeah, it definitely is a very nice fan to look at. I mean, this fan, like the perfect white kit on this fan would definitely. I prefer having a white kit that wouldn't cover up the blades too much, but I feel like that like it would look very nice, especially in the kitchen setting. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. Honestly, the white kit that Brendan put on this fan in the video, I think looks perfect on it. Something that looks very eye-catching. I think it would look nice, but at the same time, if I was to install this, I wouldn't want to put a white kit at the strap that takes away from the fan too much. Like it basically like I don't want a white kit on it that would. Well, I don't know. I mean, that white kit didn't really take away the attention from the fan too much. So yeah. Alright, it's going to complete stop. Go ahead and start off on low reverse. Alright. Now move it up to medium. Oops. Didn't do that earlier, so. It looks like I'm not going to show it on high, but I've already tested the black one on high, so I already have like an accurate. Well, I'll just hold it in place while I put it on high just to see how it does on reverse high. Like I ran it on reverse, especially before I tested it on video, just to be sure it didn't move. And I played it and it didn't, so I find it strange that I would do it now. Yeah. Okay. It's not moving, but I don't want to. I think it should be fine. Move good on high. Actually, something I'm starting to notice, this fan does seem to run a tiny bit slower than when it's in the living room. I don't know if that's just me, but if you guys think it is running a bit slower, let me know in the comments below. So, yeah, it seems to, I'm not sure if the cap on this one could be going bad, but yeah, let me know in the comments below if you think it could be running a tiny bit slow. So, yeah, that'll be it for this video. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and stay tuned for more videos to come.